So I am on my way to Best Buy. I made a promise to myself, and I will insert it right here, that when I hit 5,000 subscribers, that I was going to buy myself a Van Cleef and Arpels necklace. Well, I'm pivoting and changing that, and instead of spending the money on that, I am going to upgrade my MacBook and my camera because it is literally the same price. And yes, I'm still on my no spend, but this is money that I had set aside. And I think it's important that whatever the goals are that you set some type of reward. Now, that's a pretty big reward, but I think that we often set goals and we hit them, and then we do not treat ourselves and honor what we said we were going to give ourselves. So here I am playing around with various MacBooks. I have a MacBook for work, the 16-inch Mac Pro that I love, but I think it is way too heavy, and so I did end up purchasing something that I will be reviewing and showing you an unboxing in just a moment, but I'm on my way to Trader Joe's because, as I indicated earlier in the video, we are on the Daniel fast. And if you've never done the Daniel fast, it's pretty much nothing but fruits, vegetables, nuts, and whole grains. And so you really have to be prepared in order to be on the Daniel fast. This is actually day, I think, 15 of the Daniel fast. I've done it multiple times before, so at this point in life, it's not the biggest deal. I'm gonna run to HEB and grab some things that they don't have at Trader Joe's, and I love having fresh flowers in my house. I think throughout my videos, the little things that you put in your house that make you feel empowered and productive are important, and I am going to make sure that my atmosphere is always conducive to being productive. And I just love fresh flowers in the kitchen. I love fresh flowers in my bedroom. I love fresh flowers sometimes even in my office. It just is that extra oomph that you can put in your home that makes your environment just a little bit more homely, a little bit more fancy, a little bit more luxurious, and it's something that I think is worth the $15 to $20 a week to do. And so we'll go ahead and unbox it. This is replacing my current MacBook Pro from 2017. So it's been 8 years and it actually still works fine, but it cannot process 4K video at the level that I need to for YouTube. Considerably lighter. I have this same model for work in the 16-inch, and this is so much lighter. I actually have the M3 chip in my work one, so this is the M4, so this is the upgraded processor, but oh my god, and I wish I would have ordered the 14-inch for work, if I'm being honest with you. And of course they have the charging cord, and this charging cord is black, so that's cool that the charging cord is black. I've never seen that, so that's kind of cool. And then of course the instructions, whatnot, and then of course a charging brick. It would be cool if the charging brick would have been in black. So I'm gonna actually put this all to the side. Oh, so much lighter. Ahead and set up my MacBook. Of course, the beautiful thing about Apple is that everything integrates over from all of your devices. So everything, like my passwords, all of my information that's on my old MacBook, is seamlessly coming over to this one. I also am loving this one because it has the fingerprint sensor, and so that is really cool. And then we're just gonna have a quiet evening. Remember Daniel fast, so we're having some Cuban food, some plantain, some black beans and rice. If you know, you know in this house how we get down, especially when it comes to our Hispanic foods. And so I'm going to finish up doing some editing, and it is supposed to snow tomorrow. We'll see.
let's get familiar with the pentatonic tread. On the right hand side is the speed. Scroll up, wait for you to speed up. Back down towards you to slow down. The left hand side, the incline. Up, wait for you to go.
So I love a good workout that has cardio at the beginning and upper body or lower body or any kind of strength training that comes after that. I don't have the opportunity to do this every day because the time in the morning, and this is the trifecta, like actually taking the time to meditate. Look, if you have never tried meditation, I strongly suggest that you add that to your arsenal. There's just something about clearing your mind, especially if you can do that with prayer. I definitely want to emphasize that the Daniel fast, again, requires preparation. And there are a lot of things that are on the Daniel fast that I incorporate in my everyday life anyway. Eating a smoothie or drinking a smoothie is something that I do on my normal day-to-day basis, but just being able to stick to those things and pick up things that you are going to be able to put in your body. And then, y'all, on this snow day, I'm going to sit on the couch and I am going to relax. My daughter has me watching Squid Game season 2. If you have not watched the first season, go back and watch that. But this season, I don't know. If you watched it, let me know how you felt. I was a little underwhelmed by it. All right, day 2, and the snow is melting, and your boy Mr. Bacon was not feeling the snow at all. Now, remember with the Daniel fast, I said that the only thing that we're kind of breaking the rules on is coffee. I just have to have coffee. Like, I'm not about to have coffee. And I'm gonna spend this morning trying to learn DaVinci Resolve. I edit my videos in CapCut, but I keep hearing about DaVinci Resolve, and spoiler alert, I don't think I'm gonna like it. Just bottom line. I need to go work out and get my life together because that DaVinci Resolve low-key was stressing me out. CapCut is so much easier. And I'm just going to keep moving my body, and I'm going to say it over and over again. I'm actually going to be running a race in March, and I always clean my treadmill when I'm done, at least every other time. I don't know necessarily that I do it every time, so don't even let me lie like that. But this cleaning my treadmill and having this free time caused a complete chain reaction, y'all. I ended up going in deep cleaning the baseboards. I deep cleaned my whole entire office. Like, I just moved my desk back, opened the window, blast some music, and I went in there and I just started cleaning. My husband was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Bruh, I'm gonna move things around. I'm changed my monitor." I just was so grateful for having this day off that I wanted to just make sure again that my space was conducive to being productive. This was a gift having these days off, and we don't even have to make them up. So it was just a really good opportunity sometime when you have that time to just reevaluate your space. I don't know. I am a firm believer of cleanliness is next to godliness. I also think cleanliness is next to productivity. So I was just able to step back and just feel really good about the space that I was in. And because I had time, I did not do my whole skincare that I normally do on Sunday. So I went back and did it this evening. And I'm so proud, y'all. Look at these empty containers. When I say no buy, it's no buy. And I'm throwing these things away and I'm not replacing them until I actually get through all of my lotions, my moisturizers. I have so much stuff. It is absolutely ridiculous. And then finishing off, this was some kind of taco soup my husband made. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my fave. Yeah, it was all right. So it is back to work. It feels like a Monday because I have been home all week. So it is Thursday. It is 7:21. I'm about to head out of the house. Most of my meetings got canceled because it's just kind of not appropriate to be pulling people off campus or meeting with people when they are welcoming kids back and just getting back into the swing of normalcy. It is 28 degrees. And so I'm gonna go put a coat on and get back into the swing of work. I will just not work out today. I'm gonna finish Squid Games, come home, finish messing with my MacBook, and have a really, really chill Thursday. I find about myself and my husband, but particularly me, I love Asian food. I love sushi. I love pho. I love Chinese food. I love Asian food. And The good thing about Asian food is when you're on the Daniel fast, it is low-key your best friend. So this is just some vegetable pho, whatever, with tofu, and it was so good, y'all. So you may have noticed that Friday I skipped, and I actually was so busy at work that I totally forgot to do that. So here we are on Saturday, and Saturday is my long run day. It is my favorite day of exercise because I'm not rushed ever. And I was able to do a walk run with Kirsten Ferguson, and she put it on me. I'm not gonna lie, she really put it on me. So I just got through running. It was actually a run walk, but it was running and then walking uphill on a 6 incline. So in between the runs, you were on an incline, and then we had to run on an incline. So even though it wasn't a straight run, it burned just as many calories, and I am just as whooped behind that. But the reason I'm saying this is because I'm getting ready to go get my hair done. So of course I always like to run before I get my hair done, like to get sweat out. But y'all, move your body, move it, like just move it. Like movement is a gift. I actually even have a headache right now, but just the gift of being able to move, I don't take it for granted. So I just want to encourage you to move your body. Get up today, go take a walk, go ride your bike, do something, walk your dog, walk your kid. Just move your body. Okay, so I just got my hair done. I went way longer than I ever have gone in a long time. Yeah, I don't even really get my hair this long, but I like it. I definitely like it. I got some layers, some long layers, not anything crazy. You know, I'm running and I'm actually training right now for a 10K. So I have to have something that I can just put in a ponytail, tie down, and just hope for the best. That is the dilemma of my life, is workout hair that is workout friendly, but still captures what I like. And it's cool outside, so you know, this is definitely silk press season. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. So, as I mentioned earlier, I replaced my MacBook, but I also replaced my camera, or I still actually have the old camera. And so I got the Sony ZV-E10, which is like the big brother to the Sony ZV-1, which I have. But I was able to stay up under budget because I got this on Facebook Marketplace. A guy sold me this camera and this 15mm lens for $800. Like the lens by itself was almost $800. So let me show you guys what the footage looks like. Okay, y'all, so this is the new camera. I am totally trying to figure out all of the settings. I think I have it in a decent place. It is almost 5 o'clock here, so their window is open over here to my side. There is a light over here to the back. Probably need to move this where you can see more of this background. Let me get in the center kind of the thirds. So I've got the natural lighting, but it's going away, and like I said, to the side is actually a light here, and then the back light. So let me know if you all can see any difference. I've been using my Pocket as my studio camera, but the footage is just not giving what it needs to give. I want the crisp look that the girlies have, and so I'm thinking that's what I'm getting here, particularly not necessarily even because of the camera body, but because of the lens. And this is my old Sony ZV-1 that actually has an extension lens on it, and I will be honest with you, I really haven't paid a lot of attention to this camera the way I should have. Once I got the Pocket, I was just like, oh, it does everything. It's really, really good and has beautiful footage, but it's much better for B-roll than it is for sit down. This to me is giving much more sharp what I'm looking for when I'm doing this portion of my videos, and then the Pocket I'll continue to use for my B-roll. So, or you may not see a difference at all. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure this out so that my video is just deliciously crispy, as my daughter would say. So thank y'all so much for watching and following me the whole week. Hopefully you saw some things about just what it looks like in real life and in real time to be productive. And I will see you all in the next video.